Hi, beautiful, melanated, original, black, whatever you want to call yourself. People, let's get straight to the point. Did this chick just call the whole NBA team niggas and then try to convince us that she was saying something else? I, they think we're that stupid. They think that we're that stupid. That's the best excuse they can come up with that she could. We clearly heard her. Just like we clearly see them kill our people on video where they manipulate us and say, oh, this and that didn't happen because the law says this and that, when we can clearly see them killing our people on video. Now they're trying to tell us we didn't hear what we heard. Alison Morris, whatever her name is, you need to go. It's time to go to the door. It's time to move on out. Because you know what? That word flowed off her tongue correctly. She had no problem pronunciating it. That's because her, the people that she's around, and most white people surround themselves with other white people and they're comfortable. They see themselves like that. They see themselves as in superior and they see us as animals. She did this on the day that Kobe passed. Because what they see, what do you see when you think of a basketball team? You think of a bunch of black people. What do you see what do you think of when you think of a football team? You think of a bunch of black people. What do you think when you hear business people and corporations? You're gonna think of a bunch of white people. So in their terms, when they see a bunch of black people, it's a bunch of niggers to them. It's always been like that to them. I keep telling y'all people they can't be trusted. These people need to prove to us that they're not racist because we don't know what we're getting ourselves into when we meet another white person. See, these white people get these jobs, they have these corporations. They don't have to prove to other white people that they're not racist. We have to prove to them that we are human enough. See, as black people, we have a human rights issue, not a civil rights issue, a human rights issue. Just like Malcolm X was trying to get you to see, we didn't need to fight for civil rights. You can't give civil rights to people who are not even considered people, who are not even considered human. See, when we call them names like crackers or something, it holds no weight. They have no hurt behind it. They have no oppression behind it. They have no history behind it. The only history that they have behind the words we call them is what affected us, what we called our monsters, what our ancestors called our monsters, from crackers to rednecks and all that stuff. But the names that they call us was humiliating, degrading, because that's what we were the people that their ancestors stripped away the rights to have our original name and cultures and our original families. We were sold like cattle. That's why it was chattel slavery. We were sold like dogs and animals, bred like dogs and animals. So to call us a nigger by a white person is a deep, deep insult. It's an insult. And she needs to be gone. Sorry, we don't get chances. They don't need to keep getting chances. She needs to go. They need to learn. We have the system in place where white people for somehow runs the top of what should be ethical and what should be right and wrong when they are the main manipulators of right and wrong. That word is an insult to us. I don't care how many times we say it. It's an insult. Some of our people is uneducated with it, but her people that she sit around, like I said, it flowed off that tongue correctly. She didn't say nakers or lakers or likers. She said it was a G in there. Ergers, niggers. And she called the whole team. She just looked at it. She thought she spoke what she thought. She thought too quickly and spoke quickly. And she's used to saying it. She probably used to saying it with her friends and other white people because they always be in their own society. We black people for somehow think that white people sit around and saying, "Oh, what are we gonna do good for the black people?" Da da da. When we sit around and we know what we call them, we know what we talk about, how we know what we say in closed doors from around white people. So imagine what they're saying. They're the oppressors. Like I keep saying, BPCBR. Black people cannot be racist. Our calling them names is the worst it can get. But what they have is the power to rule our lives, and they have been doing it. They have the power to say insulting words that has a history behind it, and they have been doing it. They are the ones that need to be educated. They are the ones that need empathy training and everything else. They are the ones that need that we have to watch our backs with. They are the ones that we need to be examining and to seeing what is wrong with these people, and to play our intelligence, the capacity to tell us that she was saying something else. We heard you, just like we see you kill our people. How long are we gonna put up with this caucasity bull? I just don't even know. Are we gonna be old people still putting up with these old white games? It's enough is enough. You don't know. When I go out, when you go out, anybody melanated go out, we do not know what white person we're running into. Even if they talk about black on black crime, anybody that posts black on black crime does not affect other races, or it wouldn't be called black on black crime if it's so much of a black on black crime. It doesn't affect other races, so it doesn't give them a right to do the things they do to us, and give them a right to control our lives. The chick said what she said, and that just let y'all know where your enemy sits. That lets you know she might not hate black people, but they have their opinions and stereotypes hidden, embedded in their minds about black people, because they're not being educated, because they have an education system that they built and they pay for to feed them lies, when we get the crumbs and we are put down at the bottom of the barrel as the niggers, as nothing. That's how they see it, and that's how they want it, and that's what should let black people know it's time to wake up. It's time to see the world for what it is. Peace. Subscribe to Fly Nubian Queen on Facebook. Give us a like. Go to YouTube. Hit the subscribe and the notification bell, and text the word Queens to 31996. Subscribe to Fly Nubian Queen for melanated women like me and you. Boom. Peace. Have a great day.